Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
If you just close your eyes and imagine, you can almost smell the brats cooking. Nothing says football season like a good old-fashioned matchup in the Big Ten as two old conference rivals square off in this one. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
We're set for another big game at the big house. College football from Ann Arbor is coming up. And now let's head down to the coin toss. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
And
a quick throw. Brought down at the 40. So a nice little pitch and catch there, and that'll give the offense a first down.
That was a very good-looking pass play to get more than enough yards to move the chains.
From their own 40-yard line. It's first down.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Ball takes it up the middle. And they make the stop at the 41-yard line. Ball's been having a record-breaking season, Herbie. He's a very special player, as those stats would indicate. We'll see if he can stay hungry here and keep it rolling. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 41. Very good tackle in space. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line.
90 is the mic. Hold that.
Quick throw out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Patton gained 7 yards with a catch there.
That'll bring up second and 3.
From the 24-yard line. Second down.
90 is the mic. Yeah. You don't want none.
Good outside run there.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
Watch the run.
Down he goes at the 17.
Gaining 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
From the 17-yard line, it's 2nd down. Fires that quickly, incomplete. And this play is number 8 on the drive.
They're going to come up short here on this 3rd down. The defensive line did a great job of getting some penetration, and the overall defensive effort was big there to set up this 4th down.
It's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. The kick is up, and the field goal is good. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
The Buckeyes came into the game ranked 9th. After the bitterly disappointing loss, how far will the pollsters move them down? An old coach once said, if you don't think every game's important, just try losing one. Apparently this team believed it. They tried, and they lost. A major upset is now in the books. And for Bridges, he finished today with a pair of touchdown catches. The Boilermakers pull it out by a field goal. In other games, let's check in what's happening in Iowa City.
Schmidt has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep.
Back to return.
He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
90 is a mic. Set. Oklahoma.
Tackle at the 41.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
90 is a mic.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that 6th sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. And he tackles him hard at the 43-yard line. Hines comes away with 2 yards on the quarterback keeper. The defense forced a turnover on downs on the last drive.
Hey, remember, you don't have to go for it on 4th down. The last time you had the football, you went for it on 4th down, and you didn't convert. Just think about this. If you move the ball into your opponent's territory, you want to take a chance and it makes sense to go for it on 4th down. I understand that, and I get it. But when you're in your own territory,
That makes it 2nd and 8.
The defense was able to stop this offense short on 4th down last time. Let's see what they do this opportunity.
this offense comes out on the field again after being stopped on downs the last time out. And not only does that affect them in a negative way, but you know what it does is it gives this defense that they're facing a ton of confidence and a lot of momentum as they come back out on the field. If you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be frustrated with the way your defense gave up that first down. The defense has got to do a better job of recognizing the screen and then chasing it down from behind, especially the defensive linemen. They've got to see whether it's the quarterback or the offensive lineman to tip the screen and then help the rest of the defense be able to slow that play down and not give up that first down.
Throws, and he's right there to knock it away.
This is just an example of a safety reading the eyes of the quarterback and being able to get a good jump on the football to knock that away from the receiver.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Penn State's going to take their first time out of the half.
90 is a Mike. Roger. 90 is a Mike. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4.
90 is a Mike.
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. He gets hit out of bounds at the 33.
A quarterback's best friend is a receiver he can count on to catch the ball every time he drops back to pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
90 is a Mike. You got block with it. Motion.
And they get the sack.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long.
Here I come.
The Nittany Lions use their 2nd timeout.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 90 is a Mike. Here we go.
And he is drilled at the 37. Third down, and they need to get it to the 23. Chucks it downfield. Doesn't get there.
Overthrew his man, but boy, did he have some heat on him. He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass.
That'll make it 4th and 14.
Johnson, the return man. He gets it off, and it's very high in the air. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
90 is a Mike. I got one. Hey, pull it back. Yeah. Watch the
deep, lays it out there. Missed him. Excellent coverage on the play.
You might say that he made the wrong move here, but this is what they're taught to do in the secondary. Bat the ball down if they don't have a chance to the interception. That's a great play by the corner.
From their own 35-yard line. Second down. And he's tackled at the 44.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
He's tackled at the 31-yard line.
First down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31.
90 is a Mike.
He rifles it. And it's picked off. It's the safety. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
If they can play sound football from here out and make a few plays, there's no reason they can't get back into this.
He's taken down at about the 35.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. First down.
Just a minute to go in the first half of play.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 90 is a Mike.
Throws it in a hurry. He's knocked out of bounds around the 47-yard line.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
Here we go. 90 is a Mike. Check, check. Disco Raver. Disco Raver. Watch the shift. Hey, go.
He sails it long. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
Boy, a golden opportunity missed by the defense. That was a sure interception, only to be dropped.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 47.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. No. I'm playing the wrong football.
And they get nice yardage on that run. The Nittany Lions using their 3rd and final timeout. 7 yards there on the option pitch to the halfback.
Come on, let's go. 90 is a Mike.
Complete. He's got room. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
From the 28-yard line. First down.
Check, check. 90 is a Shift, shift. Go. 6 is 4. Motion, motion, motion.
You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure to throw the ball just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28. Tackled after a decent pickup.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Here's the halfback on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds around the 23-yard line. So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. Kicks up, and it's through the uprights. Penn State ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force them into a mistake.
A great first half comes to a close. 14-6, Michigan.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half.
I love this first half. Two defenses that will flat stick their face in the fan. I mean, there was some hitting going on out there. Good, clean, tough football in the first half. Much like you experienced, David, there was almost a magic number for your teams at Georgia. If you got to a certain number of points, the game was over.
Yeah, I was there for my 4 years, when our team scored over 17 points, we were undefeated. So when you have a great defense, first of all, you have high expectations. You expect to come in and shut the opponent out. And the offense on the other side, you know what you got too. You don't have to go out there and try to fling it around the yard and score 30 points a game. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself. You just execute the plays that are in front of you and realize that punts aren't going to kill you. I got a dominant side of the football. Play towards that strength. Don't shoot myself on the foot on the other side of the football.
I can only hope that Nessler and Herbstreit will bring the same type of intensity to their call of the second half that David and I have brought to the halftime show. Of course, they always do. That's it for us here in the studio. Time to get you back out to the guys for the second half.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the third quarter. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
You know, this offense is doing a pretty good job moving the football. The problem is they're not coming up with touchdowns. The offensive coordinator who's been up here next to us, Brad, the booth next to us, he's actually just taken off his headsets, and I think he's going down to the field to be next to the quarterback and the rest of this offense to try to engage with them, to realize how important it is to finish these drives.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure, but they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. And he carries the ball for a nice game.
Called a gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Second and 5, ball on the 30-yard line. Throws incomplete, broken up. He threw that to a guy who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only tipped.
shot. The defender tips it away.
He was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 5.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45.
90 is a Mike. It's out. Push it back. Run.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Larry. 90 is a Mike. Check pass. It's out.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Having the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
90 is a Mike. It's out.
Here he goes. Nice run there.
First down here, Brad, by this offense. The receiver's running the football. You got to think as a defensive coordinator, it's one thing to try to defend and kind of your traditional offensive attack, but here you got to start worrying about what is this wide receiver going to do. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense and the defensive mindset on how they want to try to slow this offense down.
And he's taken down around the 44-yard line.
No good on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
90 is a Mike. You're not ready. It's out.
He has some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And they push him out right around the 12-yard line.
That's going to be 32 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Let's see if they can build off that great run.
Strip that ball. 90 is a Mike. It's out.
Brought down at the 1-yard line.
Gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. Defense stacked in tight here. Touchdown, Penn State.
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
Tough run there against the goal line defense. No doubt with this call, they need the 2, and they are going for it.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. 29.
Caught it, and the conversion is good. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
Let's get you up to date on what's happening in some games with major BCS implications. The Aggies unleashed their aerial assault and score a touchdown. And for Freeman, he's now over 250 yards passing. Texas A&M leads it 20-17, middle of the 3rd quarter.
And we thank you, Reese Davis. Back to the action here. They line up to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. We see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Quick strike, and he drops it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Outside run there.
Call the gain of 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
And he tackles him hard at the 9. And the defense made a big stop on 4th down the last time this offense was out there.
That stop gave this defense some momentum last time out. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that intensity on this drive.
And down he goes at about the 27-yard line.
Too easy.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From their own 27-yard line. 2nd down. They'll bring him down at around the 48-yard line.
That's a good gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. He chucks it downfield. Gets it. He's in space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play. Well, that had to be a miscue of some kind or a mental error by the defense. This wide receiver was just too open for there not to be some kind of mistake by the defense. I'm sure the defensive coordinator is going to want to get his defense on the sideline and to make sure everybody's on the same page.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 75-yard drive, and the result, 7 points.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This
So the kicker's going to stay on the sidelines. These guys will try for a 2-point conversion. Penn State holds a field goal lead.
10-19.
Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Delay of game, offense.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
And he hits the PAT. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Off to LA we go. And for USC, they're sleepwalking through this thing. If they don't turn it around, they're going to get into a world of trouble.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
90 is a Mike.
Screen pass. He's got his halfback. Knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Called a gain of 11 yards. 1st down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Big catch there as they knock him out of bounds.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 42.
90 is a Mike. No chance.
And he's shoved out of bounds at the 34.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
90 is a Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Get down.
Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
The receiver needed to get a step or two further into his route to have any chance of snagging that pass.
I got 40. I got 40. Oh, you got deep?
And he's tackled at about the 3-yard line.
The receiver never took his eyes off the ball, and even though the defender was all over him, he still managed to play the ball for a big completion.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
90 is a Mike.
Just over 2 minutes in the game. And a nice move to finish it off. Touchdown. He's got 2 touchdowns on the ground today.
When Heisman voters are trying to decide who will get their support, they're going to be thinking of performances.
Late in the fourth quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't? Takes a knee. Michigan's out of timeouts. Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. Ball's performance today, Kirk, it was just fun for you and I to be part of it, really.
Yeah, really just a campus legend, a guy that went out there and showed why he's one of the most dominant players in the country, and he did not disappoint anybody, including his teammates today.
That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.